cooldowns yet again. Navi definitely know what they're doing here. This melee Rex looks to be dying if they just apply a little bit more pressure to it, and there you go. Melee down. Crystallize very, very optimistic TP here. Ends up dropping as a result. I'm a little curious, but perhaps it's to create space for the rest of his team to get out.
Yep, he was dead, and he tried to do whatever he could to survive in that team fight, but Navi got a Rax. But look at the gold lead, it's still less than 1,000 after taking a Rax. That's ridiculous. And I mean, Sven's only like 800 gold away from his BKB, and once he gets that, I imagine he's going to be unstoppable in these fights.
The Lotus Orb Mag has picked up. What does that take off that I'm missing? Cold Snap, I guess. Oh, Orchid, I guess is a big one.
Yep, Cold Snap, both silences. And I guess Enchant if that ever...
The God Strength being activated. FNG already at half HP. They're going to take out the Enchantress, but meanwhile, I love to win. Chasing down General, able to actually get him to his death timer of 50 seconds. Doom applied to Drower, and he'll be okay, but he's going to be out of the fight for a little bit. Static Storm on top of the kinetic field, and EMP draining everybody's mana, other than Mag, somewhat vicinity there. Glimpse reflected into a Chain Frost. Iceberg jumps in, attempting to take out Dendi. Remember, you can't go invis with that track. Not enough damage to actually finish the kill, though. Seneko looks to be next on the list. This is a 3 for nothing. And Crystallize looks to be next on the list. And what is happening, Spirit? They're diving the tier 3s. They don't even have the tier 2 yet.
This guy's playing Dota? These guys are insane.
This is CIS Dota, man. Jesus.
Alright, so Furion had a Hex in that fight, but he just got jumped on by the BKB Sven. He wasn't unable to use it at all. Quite unfortunate.
Someone better help Dyer's middle tower.
The hilarious thing is Iceberg used 4 Diffusal charges. Oh, Tornado, EMP, Mag out of mana. Ice will not really use the full effect here. And we're going to have some pressuring onto Dendi. He better be careful. He's tracked up. A couple more right clicks will take him out. Indeed, they get it done. Roger, next on the list. This is a huge deal as Navi feed away 2 kills. Can Team Spirit take advantage of this?
They definitely can. These are some long death timers now, and they're right in front of their base. Seneko even ulted to try to clear the creep wave here.
That's desperate right there.
Yep, but and then General's cutting the back road as well.
Oh! That was close.
So close.
But regardless, even if they don't get a tower or Rax out of that, they have to feel like they're leading this game despite being a Rax down. And if you look at the net worth, obviously, 9K.
They basically just spat in their face. They drove the tier 3 when the tier 2 was still up, and they killed them.
If that's not indication enough, I don't know what is.
Yep. Yeah, but they were able to claim this Roche pretty much for free. Navi are still dead.
By the way,
and this is when, yeah.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, this game gets really hard once they take the smooth chance for Navi.
For sure. Now, who do you give this to? Is Sven gonna pick this up and disappoint me, or is Iceberg? All right, let's take Iceberg.
Iceberg.
Good choice. Sven can take the cheese. I think at least. Maybe I'm wrong.
There no real items coming out here for Navi.
Oh. Gracious me, oh my. Another track kill goes the way of Team Spirit, and a free D ward to add insult to injury. 11K in their favor. Remember when Sven had brown boots and iron talent?
And they were still winning fights. I do remember that.
Pretty ridiculous. But this is one thing they do have to worry about. The longer this game goes, the better the split push is going to come from Navi. And clearly have initiation onto Mirana. Absolutely no mana. Pops the BKB. Better be careful though. The right clicks are there. So he does have Aegis. Don't really want to waste it this early though if you don't have to. And they're going to back off.
And the Bounty Hunter if possible. FMG's going to scout them out.
Yeah, now they know. Now they know where the Bounty Hunter is. Here comes Sven with that God Strength. Arrow will not connect with a lot of damage being done. No mana to speak of on the Sven right now. Seneko gets off his spells before dropping to the deck. Looks like it'll be a trade of sorts, a support for a carry. Definitely in favor of Navi, but the Dendi is doomed up. It's about to end here as Mag is struggling to get away. Looks like he's going to finally die to the right clicks, and FNG will be next. So a 3-for-1 for Navi. And that's with the team fight going I thought it was going decently. They did get their abilities off this time, but Glitch able to TP out in the midst of danger.
Yep, that was the point. There's no real need for Team Spirit to take any risks. Like, the Furion split push is pretty much dealt with thanks to Bounty Hunter just sitting off map, running around. It's really difficult for Furion to be able to play the way he wants against heroes like Bounty Hunter, who just scout from invis. Sven has Boots of Travel, Blink Dagger as well, so we can always catch him too.
I mean, that's been I feel like Bounty Hunter FMG has been the MVP this team, that's the Tractable has made all the difference. The EMP has actually mistimed with the Tornado combination, but they might find the Bounty Hunter anyways. Very tanky thanks to Crimson Guard. Fiverr looks to be next on the list, and Navi do get a couple kills. Any kills at this point are good. One buyback available on the Lich though, not on the Bounty Hunter. Iceberg attempting to TP out will do so successfully.
Yep, and that's a gem that they just picked up now, Navi, that they got from FMG's Bounty Hunter.
How long has he had that gem? What should it say, actually? That would
He's had it for a long time.
So they can probably buy a new one, right?
Yep.
I'm guessing we can't check this either, right? Probably not.
Probably not.
And we see a scan come out. Not to any real effect, though. Dendy, who spotted out. Nice Lincoln popper. Dendy, oh god! Just right-clicked
They're not done.
into Oblivion. General attempting a TP out, gets the Hex off. General, the last right click just barely hits him in time. And that's 2 cores dead for Navi. Invoker, Dendy does have buyback, but remember, he's been really struggling to finish items after that Lincoln Sphere. Did get the Force Staff afterwards.
Yeah, you know, typically Invokers get the double Forge Spirit count of 15, so they can use that to safely push out these waves. But Dendy opted to go for the experience this game, and I feel like it's hurting him a lot in this mid-game, not being able to get these lanes out very quickly at all.
Yeah, we haven't really seen very successful split pushing from Navi, because they have the Invoker, like you're talking about, even with the 1 Forge Spirit, at least it's something. And obviously Nature's Prophet with that Drow Aura on top of all that, but they've been kind of 5-manning a lot more than I was expecting. And trying to team fight into Team Spirit has been not successful for the most part.
Yeah, team fighting is difficult, but also split pushing is probably equally as difficult as Bounty Hunter, just sitting on side lanes, waiting to set up kills. I mean, Mirana and Sven both have Boots of Travel at this stage of the game too, so I mean, split pushing outside of Treants and the Forge Spirits are pretty tough right now.
That's true. I mean, it does feel like the Bounty Hunter is kind of a trump pick, right? It just feels like that really countered Navi to a high degree. Obviously, Navi got off to an amazing start, but then once those track kills started,
yeah,
even though it took
quite some trouble here.
God dang it!
Ends.
Couldn't find him.
You know what happened is he TP'd on the bounty room,
Really?
just to like farm away, because he didn't think that FNG would just be sitting there farming either as his team's running down mid lane, right?
Yeah.
He was there and he hexed him, and then of course he has the Greaves to remove the or sorry, not hexed, he orchided him, and he Greaves to remove the orchid, stunned him, and then Piranha just TP'd him.
That's rough stuff. But I feel like risks, like, I mean, that's not a great risk because you're only in your bounty room, but risks in general when you're behind are typically the way to go to try to get back into the game, especially when it's 21k lead right now.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to sit in his base, that's all. He wants to get out and get some of these lanes out. Good unlucky
Mirana. I mean, looking at the diffusal charges, 6 left on Drow Ranger still. He's had this for a long time, just to show the difference of how active the Mirana has been versus the Drow Ranger. Looks like the stun on top of Enchantress was successful. Shuriken onto 2. Look at how much space is being created by this Bounty Hunter alone. And this is going to be a free Rex for top. And Team Spirit, they're just going to continue on. She's still on Mirana, and he went for the multi-shot Sacred Arrow, by the way. Oh, glimpse back. Looks like Bounty Hunter going to be stuck inside Kinetic Shield. Nice initiation from Doom. Gets the Shivas off. Drow Ranger is so dead. My lord. Iceberg in the meantime, right-clicking his heart's content. Roger is donezo as well, and Navi is just crumbling in the midst of this base initiation from Team Spirit. They do not give a shit. They are just rolling on top of Navi. Dendy, only 3 alive right now with buybacks. I mean, that's a triple arrow, man. You can't dodge all 3, not mean. GG's come out. Navi is out of DOTAPIT.
Wow. Team Spirit, they turned it up this game, or this series. They look pretty good. You know,
I have to say,
just gotta
very
lose it,
entertaining playstyle, too.
They just gotta lose a bit, then they'll start trying harder. And then they know that's when these kills actually matter, guys. That's when we get tons of kills with these kills.